Hello, my name is Jeff Badu. I'm a certified public accountant, parallel entrepreneur, and a wealth multiplier. I am the founder and CEO of Badu Tax Services LLC, and we would love to welcome you into our financial coaching service, which is a service that helps you become more financially fit. So we talk about different topics such as budgeting, how to formulate a budget, how do you have the most optimum budget possible so that you're not overspending, nor are you underspending. You're living within your means, and you're also learning different ways to boost your income. What about saving? How much should you save in the bank at all times? Should you be saving 10%, 20%? There's a lot of information out there, and so we will give you these exact strategies, these exact measures, so that you can become financially fit and have a nice and tailored savings plan. Well, what about investments? How do you truly learn which stocks to buy? Should you do short-term investing, long-term investing? How do you know that, right? I personally have experience in the stock market, and so I would teach you strategies that I've learned since the year 2013 in order to help you become better, more savvy in the stock market. Teaching you about investing, not gambling, but investing. All right, strategies that folks like Warren Buffett have stated, had they gone back and done it in the beginning, they would do it this way. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, admitting to mistakes that he's made in the past. So imagine learning from that in a financial coaching session, a strategy that a multi-billionaire has learned and said, you know what, had I gone back in time, I would do it this way, right? And I will show you what that way is. What about real estate? One of the best ways to accumulate wealth. Matter of fact, 9 out of 10 millionaires get there through real estate, teaching you how to invest in real estate, right? And let you build that long-term sustainable wealth. Maybe you've never bought your first property. Maybe you are looking to get your second property, your third property. We'll help you with all of that through the financial coaching service. So let me just walk you through a few case studies, a few things that we've done. So client A is a client that we were able to sit down. They signed up for financial coaching. And one of the first things that I noticed is that they didn't really have a budget. They didn't know how to budget. And so what we did in the first meeting is we laid out a budget that showed all the income that was earned every month, all the expenses that was going out every single month. And the client now transparently knows what money is coming in, what money is going out, any leakages in the budget and the finances that need to be patched up. We were able to figure it out. And so we closed a few of those leakages. For example, the client was paying way too much in rent. We turned the rent into a mortgage where somebody else started paying a mortgage for the client, right? We bought the client their first investment property, right? So now they turn a liability, or they turn an expense into income, and they wiped out rent, which is usually your second biggest expense, next to taxes. We will talk about taxes and how to reduce your taxes. The average person pays 40% of their hard-earned money to income taxes. Well, how do we patch up that leakage? So we were able to save the client from a housing standpoint, from a tax standpoint, and now we took that money and we went ahead and invested it into retirement accounts. The client didn't have a retirement account, so we looked at different accounts out there. You may be familiar with the 401k, possibly the IRA. We were able to look into different accounts, and we took the money that the client was spending every month, reallocated it into investments. Now the client is building long-term sustainable wealth, building that infinite wealth, and the client is someone who now is more financially fit and a lot of steps closer to financial freedom. All right, then we have our second client. This client right here was looking to start a business or looking to grow the business. So with financial coaching, it's not very common, but we can also help you on the business coaching side. So this client didn't know how to get customers. So I was able to sit down with the client and teach them how to get customers so that they can build their income in the business. All right. The client also needed to know, okay, well, now that I'm starting to make money, how much should I set aside every single month? So we went through a detailed savings plan and said you have to have this amount of money saved in the bank at all times. And then anything in excess, we take that and we invest it. Anything in excess of the savings, we have to invest it. So those are just two client scenarios that we've had in the past, right? Clients that have had success within a financial coaching program. You can do it in 1 year, you can do it in a 2-year program. However long you want the program to take, you can continue re-enrolling. But at a minimum, we want to meet at least once a quarter or once every 3 months. And most clients, they start off by meeting once a month, right? And then maybe we transition into a quarterly strategy session. So I would love for you to be enrolled in financial coaching so that we can help you become financially fit, help you become financially free, and build that long-term sustainable wealth for you and your last name. So I look forward to working with you, and thank you.